Welcome back to everybody's kitchen, man. I'm not Chef Early because this is everybody's kitchen. This is what we're doing today. Today we making some cabbage. Something real, something easy, something simple. Down to earth. It's real filling. Using a lot of dishes. So let's get right into it. Right now, you see me, I have some garlic. I have some chopped up garlic. And I have some onion. And this simmering a little bit in some extra virgin olive oil that's mixed with sunflower oil. So that's what I had in my local market. So as you can see now, I am, just stir frying everything all together. I have my flame at a medium flame, not too high, and not too low. I don't want to burn it, so I'm gonna keep stirring this until my garlic starts to get really, really golden brown. Don't want to burn the garlic. So I'm gonna keep it moving, and I'm gonna pay attention to the garlic. And as soon as it's all starting to show that nice brown golden color, then I will start to add in my chopped cabbage. Get brown a bit, and just making sure every piece is in there. I'm gonna move on. So now, this is my cabbage here. It's been rinsed off. It's been cut down. It's looking really good. I didn't cut it any certain type of way. I just cut it in half. Then I cut it in quarters. And I cut the quarters down. So I'm adding the cabbage straight into the onion and garlic and olive oil stir fry I had there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it around the sides. And by the way, I'm using a wok. I'm using a wok to make this. I usually make this in a big pot, but then I ended up getting a wok, and it just makes life much easier. So stir fry larger things and make your fried rice or whatever you want to make. So I'm gonna add in all of the cabbage inside, all in one shot. Usually I have to put some and then stir it up a little bit, wait for it to cook down, and add some more. But now I got my wok. Add all of this in. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking the spoon and I'm getting to the bottom and I'm mixing everything from the bottom to the top. And what that does is just gets everything all coated in that garlic, onion, flavory mix that I made earlier. So I'm just gonna keep mixing this up until everything is all coated. And once everything is all coated, then I'll turn the fire up a little bit. So for right now, just take your time and just keep mixing everything together. Keep going from the bottom to the top. Make sure you just take your time. Make sure you don't spill anything. Get all that nice golden brown garlic all mixed all up in there. I am mixing it up with one hand and recording with the other hand. So at points of times, I might not see the whole entire dish, but I definitely do catch on and fix it. Alright, here now everything is all cold. You can tell the difference. It doesn't look so dry. Now I have some seasoning salt. Now you can use regular salt, but I feel that seasoning salt is a more stronger salt for cooking something before it's done. And I think that it's better to handle cabbage. I feel like you have to pour, like if you had table salt, and you have to use way more than if you use seasoned salt on something raw. So I add a little bit of seasoned salt, just put a couple shakes in there. So now I'm gonna add in a little bit of onion powder. Just gonna drizzle right over the top of it with some onion powder. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff, man. Some onion powder. Put some of that in there. Now throw some garlic powder up in there. The onion, the garlic powder, and to me, these type of seasonings are enhancing. So I usually chop garlic in a dish, and then I'll add in garlic powder. I'll put onion in the dish, and then I'll add in onion powder. I don't think that is, everybody has their own reviews on how they use their powder seasoning, but I think it'll enhance the flavor of whatever you put inside of it. And to me, that's the best part about it. So you're adding your onion, your garlic powder. I'm gonna add some Old Bay, because to me, Old Bay tastes great on anything that's like leafy to me. So I put it on potatoes. You can put it in the seafood. You can put it on basically anything. Some people put it on popcorn. But on Old Bay, on cabbage is amazing. So I'll just sprinkle some just across the top. And then I'm going to take I'm going to mix that in there. Also, some ground ginger. Now, I usually would chop ginger up in there, but I'm just going to use ground ginger this time. And you can add or take away from any seasonings in this dish. But for right now, I'm going to put in some ground ginger with the Old Bay mixed together. That's like a combination champion. You'll love it. So now we right back at it. So my cabbage is really, really good right now. I'm gonna add in this pork seasoning right here. Now this is like the icing on the cake. This right here brings the flavor to another level. It won't be too overwhelming, and it's not salty or anything like that. But this enhances like the flavor of everything inside this dish. Now this is how I grew up eating this. Usually you eat your cabbage, and sometimes you're adding a flavor and it don't taste like anything. But once you've done add all these flavors that I'm telling you about right now, and this cabbage right here, this cabbage stir fry, you're gonna love it. That's a guarantee. But once again, you can add in any flavors you want. You can take away from any of these flavors that you feel. But for right now, this is how I make it. This is how it's making loving for me. Now I'm just gonna mix everything all together here. Remember that I'm holding the camera on one hand, and I'm trying not to knock the whole wok off the stove. So I'm really taking my time here. We're mixing this all together. So at times the camera might not be centered, so I'm doing the best I can. And I'm really trying not to edit the video too much. I'm trying to give you the raw in depth on how it actually looks when I'm making it. To show you every step of the way. So when you're in your kitchen, it'll look just like this. I don't want to edit it too much. It looks like it's skipping parts and things like that. And you come back and then it's browner. And next thing you know, we're gonna go step by step. So here we go. So our next step, I'm gonna put in some sesame oil. Now you can add as much as you like, or as much as you want. Just a little bit, just over the top, just to bring some culture inside this dish. I tell you, man, the smell that's coming off this cabbage right now is amazing. So usually the old way I would do it is that I would stir fry a little bit and I'll add a little bit of water and I would cover it and let it simmer down. Nah, I had to change it up this time. I got a wok now. Let's throw these 671 flavors in there and let's do it right this time. So let's get it. So now it's starting to look really, 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 really nice. Nice golden brown. Beautiful flavors in here. Smelling really nice. I'm sure my neighbors next door are like, yo, somebody's making some good stuff in that house. So at this point it's done. Usually what I would do, I'll take one of the largest pieces or larger chunks of cabbage and I'll just give it a try. And if it's good and it's tender, then the rest of the cabbage is amazing. So here's basically the finished product right here. It's a quick and easy dish. It's heartwarming. I love this type of dish when it's cold outside. around the winter time. You throw that on your plate, oh man, you're doing real good. And right now, I am definitely on a keto diet, so I won't be eating any rice. So I would substitute this for my rice, but I would just put a load of cabbage on my plate and have my protein with it. But this right here will last me a good 2 or 3 days. This is my cabbage.